Hey guys, this is Hugo here, and today I'm going to tell you that the dreams you have, the big dreams you have, you're never going to achieve them if you don't change. So you might as well just forget about them. Forget about them because you don't change, you're never going to get them. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to change permanently so you can actually achieve your dreams in 3 simple steps. First step, you have to have a why. It comes from defining this. If you don't have a why, you won't have enough motivation or urgency to do what it takes to make this transition between your current situation to your ideal situation, ever. You need to have a solid foundational why. We'll go over it. Second step, you need to have a blocker defined. What's blocking you? What is blocking you, holding you back? What is lacking? What is blocking you for you to overcome the problems and achieve the goals? To do what it takes really to actually achieve your goals. Thirdly, you need to define the need. What is that you need to unblock yourself so that you can do what it takes? What's the solution? What would be the ideal solution? What do you need to actually do this and just achieve your goals? This is what we're going to go over. So first, you need to identify and define really in detail your situation, your job, your monthly income, your expenses, your life, your feelings, how you feel about all that, right? Your environment, your relationships, everything. You got to define all that. Your job, whatever you do, your career, everything. And then you will identify the main problem with this. You've got many different problems in your life, but what's the most painful one? What's the biggest problem right now? And why happens? You got to ask why so that you get to the root cause, to the root problem, the one main problem that is the most painful. Then you will see the consequences of staying with this problem, staying in the situation over time. So you got to define all this. Once you define your current situation, main problem, the root of the problem, by asking why. Why does this happen? Why? If this happens, why happens? If I stay here, what will happen over time? What will come from this, right? What comes? And then you'll find the consequences. Everything has a consequence, cause and consequence. What are the consequences of staying here? Then you want to identify your ideal situation, okay? The why comes from all this. The why is the why you need to transition from current situation to ideal situation. And you can't stay here. You want to go here. Why? If you don't have a why would you do anything? You're not going to have enough power to fulfill. That's where your why comes from. You got to do this and define your ideal situation. What's the goal? What would be the ideal situation with all that, right? With your relationships, your job, your career, what you do in your job, what impact you make, what money you're making, what ideal clients you have, your relationships, environment, where you live, every single thing. And then what's the goal on that? What's the main thing that will make all this possible in your life in 2026 this year? If you don't do this, you won't ever look at the reality of your situation and actually make a change, because if you don't change, nothing changes, right? If you don't change, nothing changes. Everything stays the same, right? So you got to do this to see what you need to change. So you define your ideal situation, then you identify your main goal that will make all this possible. Okay, your main goal. And then the consequences of achieving your main goal, right? What will happen when you achieve this goal, right? What are the impacts, the benefits, everything that will come once you achieve your goal, why you really want it, right? And afterwards, you got your current situation defined, You've got your ideal situation defined, and you focus on defining the blocker. What are the main things that are blocking you, that have been blocking you, right? So you just write down, maybe I'm lazy, maybe I don't know how to do X, Y, Z, or maybe I'm just going in circles, not having results because of this, right? Because I can't do this, or this is blocking me. The other thing, this is lacking. This is holding me back. Like, what are the main bullet points here in your life that are blocking you from, doing it? So like roadblocks, right? What are the roadblocks, the blockers? Define that. Otherwise, you don't know what's blocking you. How are you gonna change if you don't know what's blocking you from change? Then, after you understand what's blocking you, you can easily identify what you need, what's the ideal solution, right, to unblock you, so that you just overcome that roadblock, right, with the right help. A lot of times, this is my life has been mentors. It's been solutions, people who know what I don't know, or whatever is changing my environment, changing the people I'm surrounded by, changing where I live, changing what I eat, changing what I drink, changing the inputs, right? So you change the inputs, the outputs change. If the same inputs are in place, the same outputs will be in place too. What do you need right now? You might not need anything. You might literally not need anything. I can do everything by myself. I can just do it, right? That would be wonderful. You got that defined. It's clear. Now, okay, I just need this. Boom. Just do it, right? If this is well defined, you will be able to stop being the same person and never changing, and start changing, doing what it takes to be able to move forward, overcome the problems, overcome the blockers, and be able to achieve what you want, right? Your goals, your dreams. Otherwise, you won't ever achieve them because you don't change. You understand? You won't change, dreams won't come, right? The only way you will be able to achieve, and you can achieve your dreams. People do it every day, but they need to change what they're doing now, which is not getting them what they want, right? Change, boom, try something different, right? Understand what's blocking. Okay, now I know what's blocking me. Let's do this other second thing, right? That I can do to help me overcome this problem, right? The blocker. Okay, guys, so this hopefully helped you. In summary, you define your current situation, everything to do with your life. Define your main problem, right? Your main problem, what's holding you back, right? What is the most painful problem that you're feeling right now in your life, in your situation? And the consequences if you stay here over time. Things will happen. It's just a matter of time, right? Consequences. Then you identify your ideal situation, right? Your ideal, okay, I don't want this. What do I want instead, right? Ideal situation. Define everything in your life. Otherwise, you won't visualize it, right? You gotta visualize it, understand what it is, and write it down. What that is exactly. Don't just think on your head. Write it down. Okay, come take a Google Sheet. Okay, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just everything, because you can do it. And what's the main goal on that ideal situation, right? What's the main goal? Is it the business? Is it the job? Is it the relationship? What is it, right? Goal, target. And what are the consequences once you achieve this in your life? What's going to happen in your life? What's going to change? Then you identify the blockers between current situation and ideal situation. Identify them, see them. And then finally, you identify the need, what you need, what would be the ideal solution for this one block you to overcome the main blockers and move forward to achieve your goals and dreams. Guys, hopefully this helped you. Thank you so much. If you need any help, you know what I do. I help software developers get clients through lead gen and sales done for you. And if you don't need this, you can just message me, whatever. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help devs. I'm passionate for what I do. So here it is. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful, and see you later.